Some children learn to walk quickly and don't need much help. Other children seem to want to take their time to learn this skill. This video series gives you some things to try if you're concerned about your child learning to walk. My name is Tanya, and I'm a pediatric physiotherapist with Alberta Health Services. This introductory video shows you what you can expect to see when your child is ready to learn to walk and helps you understand the skills your child needs to learn before they're ready to take those first steps on their own. As your child grows, they learn different movement skills. Children don't go directly from sitting to walking. There are other skills they have to learn along the way. In this video series, you'll learn about the movement skills that start when your baby is pulling themselves up to stand. Before they're ready to stand and walk on their own, children practice standing and walking with support from you and by leaning on furniture and walls. The movement skills your child learns as they're learning to walk include moving from sitting to standing, standing with support from furniture, cruising or taking sideways steps at furniture, taking steps forward with support from you, furniture, walls, or toys, standing without holding on to anything for a few seconds, and taking independent steps. This is the usual order of skills that children go through when they're learning to walk. Some children move quickly through one stage and spend months at another stage. Every child is different. Children usually are learning more than one skill at a time. If your child was premature or has a medical or developmental diagnosis, their timeline for learning to walk might be different than other children. Most children start walking between 12 and 15 months old, although they can start earlier or later than this. Some children walk as young as 9 months, and some start walking after 18 months of age, even when they have no delays in their development. That is a large range of typical ages to develop this skill. In our last video in this series, we'll talk more about children that are considered late walkers, that is, starting walking after they're 18 months of age. Before your child is ready to start walking, you may see them spending more time playing and kneeling, playing on all fours, and moving in and out of sitting on their own. All of these positions are great ways for your child to learn movement skills. They're what we call foundational skills. They're very important for strong walking and balance for your child as they get older. Remember, learning to walk isn't a race. You don't want your child to miss out on all the great strength they develop playing on the floor. Early standing and standing equipment, such as exercisers and jolly jumpers, doesn't lead to walking at an earlier age. Your child may really enjoy playing in them, but they don't help your child to get stronger or to learn to balance. So, how do you know when your child is ready to start learning to walk? You may notice your child is pulling themselves up to stand using furniture, spending more time playing while standing at furniture, and walking while holding on for balance or cruising. These are all signs that your child is getting ready to learn to walk. Each video in this series will give you some play ideas to help your child as they learn skills that help them get ready to walk. Remember, your child might like some of these ideas and not like others, and that's okay. You'll learn a few different ideas for each movement skill. As your child practices these with you, they'll get more confident and be ready for the next step. In this introduction video, we talked about how to tell whether your child is ready to start walking. The next video in this series will give you some ideas of how to work on pulling up to stand and standing skills with your child. The last video in the series shares when to get more help if you think you might need more support. It covers late walking and signs that your child might need more one-to-one help from your doctor or a pediatric physiotherapist.
Find information, support, and services for you and your child by clicking on the link in the description.